Hey, 7th graders, this is Mr. Allard. Looking at your homework for tonight. Because we're going to have an extra day on this, if you have any questions, I wanted to make sure that you had somebody to kind of ask. And just let you know, yes, it is me. Hi, how you doing? Let's take a look at our homework for tonight. Before we do our homework, there's something we should be looking at first and foremost. Yes, you should be all screaming it at your computers. The directions. So, here are the directions. Watch the video and follow along with Mr. Allard and complete the task below. Place the number 2 next to the flipped lesson number in the, it should say heading, I'll change that, for a bonus point. So, let's take care of that real quickly. Take my pen out. Get a number 2 in there. Now, it asks for the task below. If I'm looking at this, I don't know what the tasks are. So I'm going to flip over on the back side of my sheet. Don't have the back side because it's right here. Yours should be on the back side when it gets back from the printer. Top 5 facts. So it looks like I'm looking for the top 5 facts about Christopher Columbus. And then I got to write a summary sentence. Use your top 5 facts to create a summary sentence about the reading. So I'm going to do something with that. I'm going to think, right? Tag. That's our little strategy there. So we'll leave that there for now. Now, I'm looking for top 5 facts. So I gotta know the difference between a fact and an opinion. A fact, right, I can prove that. An opinion is kind of like a feeling. So I'm looking for these. So as we're reading, what I'm going to start doing as I read it is anytime I see like a fact, I'm going to underline it. Alright, I'm not going to SOAPs this document because this is not a primary source document. Alright, and it's a little bit long. It doesn't ask you to do that. We're looking for something very specific here. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to underline my facts. After studying maps of the world, Columbus was convinced that the shortest route to the Indies lay to the west, across the Atlantic Ocean. Now, this is a textbook excerpt. So I'm going to circle that. This is a secondary source. If that sentence was said in a primary source with Columbus actually saying and writing it, then I'd put that down as a fact. For right now, I would not. Columbus looked for someone who could pay for the ships and men he needed to test his idea. Eventually, he was able to convince King Ferdinand and Isabella of Spain to sponsor his voyage. So here's a circle, right? Kind of get that all in there. Oop, get my video. So I circle King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. So I can put next to that, what's my fact, right? Columbus sailed for Spain, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Then we go here. In August of 1492, Columbus sailed west with 3 small ships. After more than a month at sea, sailors raised a cry of land. The land turned out to be an island in what we call the Caribbean Ocean. Alright, so here's another fact, right? He left in 1492, so I got 2 facts so far. Columbus was thrilled. In a later letter he wrote, I write to you to tell you how in 30 days I sailed to the Indies with a fleet that the illustrious king and queen gave me, where I discovered a great many islands, inhabited by numberless people. Mistakenly believing that he had reached the Indies, Columbus called these people Indians. So, again, I don't necessarily know if that's fact. We'll come back to that one. In reality, the islanders were Native Americans who spoke a language called Taino. We know that. So those are the people that Columbus met. So put that over top of it. Met the Taino. The Taino people lived in peaceful fishing community, never had seen people like the ones who suddenly appeared on the shores. Yet they were friendly and welcoming. Columbus wrote, they are so unsuspicious and so generous with what they possess that no one had not seen it would believe it. So we know, right, here's another fact. The Taino were friendly. How do we know that? Because we've got Columbus saying it. Could he have been lying? Maybe. But that's going to be another fact. Right? Write that. So Taino equal friendly. Columbus promptly claimed the island for Spain and named it San Salvador. Okay. There we go again. Which means Holy Spirit. Convinced that China was nearby, Columbus sailed back to Spain for more ships. Columbus made 4 trips to the Caribbean, finding more islands as well as the continent of South America. Each time he discovered a new place, he claimed it for Spain. Columbus died believing he had found Asia, but later explorers quickly realized that he had stumbled upon a new world unknown to Europe. So this is your textbook definition of Christopher Columbus. So we've got, let's see, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, 5, 6. We got 7 different facts. So on the back sheet here, you're going to go from 7 down to 5. And you're going to order them, right? 1 equals most important. 5 equals kind of least important. Alright? And then down here, you're going to write a summary sentence. And remember, you're going to write this about Columbus. Alright? Just 1 sentence. Alright? 1 sentence.
Attention high school staff only. If you didn't get a chance to get your pictures taken, please report down by the gymnasium to get it taken now. Thank you.
Ooh, we got an announcement. Alright, so I'm going to leave you with that to do the backside. If you have any questions, see me on Edmodo. I'll get them to you. I'll try to get those answers quickly as possible. And if you have any trouble with this, see me after school. Alright, see you later.